What up, my little pudding cup? So, it's time once again for everyone's favorites magnet fishing horror stories. And today we are at Sedgwick County Park to explain how I almost lost my magnet. What ended up happening was I was using this rope right here, where as you can see the, clasp. Yeah, it's not one that locks in place like my big rope. And over in this tree over here, my buddy John, not my cameraman right now, but a different John, saw this piece hanging in the tree, and I was trying to use my 600-pound magnet to knock it out of the tree. And unfortunately, when I threw it, it hit one of the branches, and the magnet fell off entirely. So now I'm going to give you guys kind of a rough idea of what went down and how this became a horror story. So as I explained, I lost my magnet when I threw this stupid hunker right here over towards that tree there. And as soon as it hit the tree and fell off, I tried using my 300-pounder to fish it back up. No luck. I tried the grappling hook. No luck. Eventually, I had to bite the bullet, and I had to climb down this little embankment over here and actually get into the river. And, well, I mean, the lake. And, even then, it was still a pain trying to find the thing, because you have to search in this very murky water using your hands, your feet, your butt, anything you can really search with. And at one point, I even accidentally put my hands on this lure right here, directly on the hooks. Luckily, they didn't puncture anything, so I didn't get too messed up there. And I also found one of my nicest hooks, this one right here, actually in the tree over there, hanging over there like a Christmas ornament. Now, obviously, I got lucky in the fact that as I was literally giving up, I even told my buddy John's like, you know what, even a fool knows when it's time to give up. I actually ended up putting my hand directly on my magnet, and I was like, you know what, knowing my luck, this is probably going to be my magnet, and sure enough, it was. So with that, we're now going to move on to our second horror story. Okay, so we're now at the Veterans Memorial for the second story, and this one literally happened the very next day after the incident at the river at Sedgwick County Park. And of course, it happened with the 600-pounder. Now what happened was, as I was going down this river, I saw that someone had again thrown one of those scooters that, I've shown on video before in the river. And I tried to get it out using my my fishing magnet. And unfortunately, what I didn't realize is, I don't know if John, you could actually maybe swing around behind you. See, like these little bumps in the sides? Those are actually like steel covered plates that are covered with concrete. So what ended up happening was, go ahead, swing back. My stupid magnet ended up grabbing hold of it with a literal death grip. And no matter what I did, I could not unstick it. So I ended up having to, go back to my car, and I got my mallet, because I'm like, okay, I'll just whack this thing and knock it off. But of course, instead of just, sliding off, of course, it just scoots along. And of course, this entire time, I'm literally laying down, like, on the concrete. I would do it right now, but I just stayed, and YouTube's already got enough people throwing up on video, so y'all don't want to see that. So, this is where, realistically, I wish I would have thought of this, because this took over an hour and a half to get off. What I had to actually do was, when I got my mallet, I should have also grabbed my chisel, because I had to end up doing like I did with the biting street bridge video I told you. I had to stick a chisel on there, so that way when I'm hitting it, it would eventually, you know, instead of just sliding off and hooking onto the sides of one of those dumb things, it would just fall off. But yeah, this happened late at night, and it was early in the morning by the time I was done. And of course, people were walking by and just completely ignored me. So thanks, Wichita. Stay clean. So, anywho, that's really been it for my stories that involve any real horror stories. That's not the last time I've been in the river, but I don't know. Literally, I think the success of the mission was more of a bonus over the horror end for that. So I'll save that for another story. So as always, I've been Live Action Pudding. It looks like brains to me.